All the moments of birth. Hallelujah. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Um, I decided to go live because one of my intentions this year, is to build this community, but that means also taking back a lot of my energy from the social media apps because I really want to put my energy into really building something lasting, something impactful. Grateful for it because it brought me to all of you. But even looking at the last year, the growth and where I'm being directed to focus my energy from spirit and, listening and my own desires and intentions to be of service and the transformation and the healing that I've experienced that have shifted my perception to feel this connection with all of life and to feel such a deep sense of purpose and to be of service to the collective is the inspiration. Um, but I'm so grateful beyond any words I can say to experience to try to describe um, everything that has occurred in my life and even in the last few years of leaving, the United States 5 years ago and really trusting on a whole different level. Um, yeah, it has been rewarding. It's been challenging, but it's also been very rewarding. And one word that comes up is like obedience, being obedient to spirit. Sometimes we don't like that word because, from childhood, that connotation of obedience. But true obedience is rooted in us wanting to be of service to God, to our higher selves. So when we get that guidance, to do something or take specific action or whatever guidance that we get, because we're always getting guidance and that feedback, when we come with our own questions about life and the challenges and, when you say you come to pray or whatever you think about, whatever you're thinking about and focusing on, there's a feedback loop that happens, but a lot of us don't. We're not present and able to hear the guidance and um, the direction that is trying to assist us. So when you can hear and then you take it beyond hearing, just like how many of us we know what we need to do, but we don't take it beyond that knowing. This is where that obedience comes in and you take action on what you know. Many of us know what it means to be a good person, but there are many people who are not doing good people things in the world. So this is where we have so much access to information, but that information is not transferring over to become like wisdom, knowledge. Like knowledge is the information, but when you practice it, you become embodied in that knowledge and it becomes wisdom. So it's no longer something you just talking about or philosophizing, but something that you know as a lived reality. And through whatever experiences that you've been through in your life, there's an energetic transmission, something that you are receiving. But many, like I said, wow, now I see this plant all over my yard. My friend showed me this plant the other day. All right, I'm getting off the topic. Um, but yeah, I decided to go live because, like I said, I'm still figuring out this platform, and I'm being obedient. Um, I'm being obedient. And right now, there's a feedback loop of even just the evolution and the vision of Revive. It's just been unfolding to me more and more. So I'm excited. I'm excited about this call on Sunday to share more with you all, because it's evolving beautifully, and the founding members and people that already signed up to be here, um, I'm grateful for you. You know, I'm really grateful for you. But I'm also, like I said, desiring to get things more active. I'm inviting other teachers, because what I've seen with Revive is this mycelium network. So you know the mycelium network with the mushrooms, and they connect. Like if you go to a forest, there's a mycelium network that is there, and it's kind of like in the root system. It's the roots of the mushrooms. The mushrooms is the fruiting body, but the mycelium also, it just represents so much connection, because that's how the trees in the forest communicate. You know, a tree could be over there, and it's if it needs something, if it's struggling, it can communicate with other trees over here, and through that root system, they can send what is needed. So, um, that the mycelium is a big symbol for me. That spirit just keeps showing me the mycelium. We're building the mycelium network, and being able to have that connection wherever we are, but take it to another level, because we're all connected on social media, but the overarching, premise of social media is like everybody got it, and it's just in whatever, there's freedom of expression in it, but the distraction and the distortions that can come through it, and it can take so much of our time and energy. So if we can redirect our energy, our attention, our awareness into awareness, into being more conscious, into learning, into growing, into connection, into revibrating and regenerating the earth and our consciousness. But it starts in the roots, in the rises, in the roots, in the mycelium, rebuilding that connection. Mm. So I'm excited. I am grateful. I'm grateful. So we have the call on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm hoping that you can join. And this circle is actually going to be open to everyone. I'll just be sharing more about Revive and you can say the thoughts and the communication that I've been having with Spirit in that feedback loop. And that Revive is about cultural regeneration, cultural repairing, cultural reparations. What we're missing is the roots, the culture that gave us that framework of understanding and belonging. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. And there's so many of us who have what I see is like puzzle pieces, and we're bringing the pieces of the puzzle together, because we all have different gifts and talents and wisdom. We all walk with different ashe, different spirits, different ancestors. And when we tap in to our power spiritually, and we can be in co-creation, in real reciprocity with the core of our being, of who we are, it's a beautiful thing. That's the level of creation that we're being called to tap into. Our knowledge of who we are and our spiritual power, the knowledge of our connection, of our ability to heal and create. We're always creating. The power of vibration and frequency. That's what I'm shown. Like everything is vibration and frequency. Everything. Everything. And I was it's like I was thinking yesterday I was thinking like there's experiences that I've had that I can't necessarily put into words because it's like speaking Chinese to someone that speaks Spanish, you know? So I share and transmit through energy and frequency. I realize that everything is energy and frequency. And we all embody different energies and frequencies based on our level of consciousness and how open we are as channels. The more that you come into the present moment and you drop the past energetically, emotionally, when you understand the power of your emotions, which creates your dominant frequency and what you are in resonance with, you realize your power that you have is in the present moment, to be in love and in gratitude in every moment, because that is going out and creating your reality, echoing back to you. It's like being in a room, being like in a room that has an echo. Whatever you say is echoed back to you vibrationally. So, yes, when was it? Yesterday I was doing a massage for a friend. And I think massages, for me, illustrates it so very well because from doing energetic work and you realizing that everything is energy, I feel the flow of energy. So it's a beautiful thing when I was working on my friend and I'm just in the field and I feel the shift in energy. And when you're doing like healing work, you're attuning and calling in those higher frequencies, and it depends on your ability to be present and to go to those places. So this is our power, but it's hard to get to that place when we don't have the knowledge of self, how the mind works, how the monkey mind works, and then having the practices, the rituals, the medicine to help us let go all of the false selves and the illusions so that you can be present in the now moment as the creator, feeling the connection to all of life, the divine mother, and expressing that in how you decide to show up and embody your purpose in this world. This is true, authentic power. It comes from within you. But because of, let's say the programming that we're in, the matrix, colonization, capitalism, we've been taught power over this external source of power. Like I got to dominate somebody else to feel powerful. We're taught to compete, everything is external. So beautiful. All the leaves are falling. So I am grateful. Listen, I am so grateful because and I say it humbly, but I feel myself on another plane of existence. And I'm so grateful to embody this level of consciousness, of knowledge of self, of understanding, of vibration and energy and frequency. And that love is the true power, being able to embody that. And for me, nature is a reflection of that, the beauty, the frequency, the energy. It's the mother. So I am grateful for all of you, even though I'm the only one here, but maybe you'll catch this recording and watch it later. When you do watch it, please watch it and just comment and engage because this app, this community is new, so it's a new habit. And as we build momentum, I want everyone to get more engaged. And what I see Revive is we're in this virtual space and village, but in repairing culture in any village, we have to bring those roles back. And it's based on your place in the village. How do you want to be of service? So we have the elders. I'm having fun creating these badges. So we have the founder badge, we have the elder badge, and then we're gonna have some more badges, for different community roles. So um, I see having like a youth, extending membership to the community to the youth and having them have a place in, just learning from us learning from them, and just having dialogue. It's very important. When I went to the Eco Village, Llamada de la Montaña, in the beginning of January, this was the 20th year of this gathering here in Colombia. And they had the Jóvenes, Casa Jóvenes. It's like Casa is the acronym for like the Colombia Eco Village Group Association. But they have a branch for the youth, and they had a whole programming for them. They had activities that they did, and they were learning and building. And then there were times that they brought them like right in the center of the circle to talk to them, to engage and find out like how life is for them, and how, whatever they wanted to share with us. So I'm like, any village, that the youth is essential, the central focus. So I really want to share, hey, I really want to share more of this vision with everyone so that they can understand that this is not like, just a business, it's not a business, but this is cultural repair and being able to utilize technology and bringing back the connections that we need in life to lay the foundation for the future that we desire now. Because those in power, they've been in power, and it's the result of what we're living now. And we are the majority as the people of the planet. So we have to bring together our collective energy, our power and consciousness that has been harvested, being directed, being bombarded with the energy of fear and all these things that we have been held. So it's time. So I'm going to keep talking and keep sharing the vision and creating the container for this to happen faster. Because what I see is going to happen. It's just time. And the time is now. The mother says the time is now. Now's the time to arise to your power and your glory. To know who you are as my divine child. You have my love, you have my protection. Hmm? All I ask for is for your devotion and reciprocity, because I am you and you are me. Mm. The ants remember. The ants remember something that we have forgotten. Can you tell me? All right. All right. So if you're still on the video, I invite you to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Inhaling, letting your abdomen rise, as it fills up with air and expands. At the height of that inhale, see if you can take another sip in, and you just hold it for a second. And then you exhale. Inhaling awareness, presence, love. Exhaling and letting go of any tension, tightness, stagnation. Just inhale and exhale. Allow yourself to be fully present and with the breath, as the breath is always fully present and with you. That's why you're alive. But you need to be fully present with the breath. Mm. Mm. Inhaling and exhaling. If you're still here, allow yourself to just move your body. So just move your body and listen to your body.
Busco placer con gracia, la transformación. Ay, busco la transformación. Elevo y canto al cielo, yo elevo, elevo, busco con gracia, la porque es música sanadora, Jesús de sanadora, mil besos de sanadora, mil besos de
So I really love music, the power of music, because it is vibration, it is energy. So if you know you understand the technology, what music is, and know how to utilize it, it is a shamanic tool, you know. I'm here writing a Substack article, which is it's so powerful. I just felt like going live and just to engage with the community as I'm here, you know, working and building, because that is what the community is meant to be, to make more connections in our daily lives and to share and co-create together, you know, the world that we desire. So this inner ecology and the outer ecology is creating the beauty in the world, respecting the planet and protecting the resources and all the systems that maintain and sustain life that we are a part of as humans. And we have a choice of how our presence is going to continue to shape this world and what our impact is going to be. Because the truth is that we borrow this planet from future generations. So we have to have that awareness and respect and love to leave it in a good way. To leave it in a good way. So this is also revive, you know, regenerating. Because the buzzword that has been the buzzword for all these years is sustainability. Sustainability. But you know, when you ask somebody, "Oh, how are you?" I'm sustaining. It's like I'm not there, but I'm here. You know, it's like just enough. But we want to go past that with the planet and these systems that hold life. We don't want to just sustain them. We need to be actively regenerating them, because our human presence is causing damage at a faster rate than the earth can repair and regenerate itself. So it's like, you know, stop fucking shit up. And then put our actions and efforts into making things better. So it's twofold. We got to stop fucking shit up. And then we have to redirect that energy into creating life sustaining, regenerating systems in how we live in everyday life. You know, one powerful aspect is, one mirror is even how we look at waste, our own human waste, and how we've designed our lives and, you know, living in the cities to just, we don't even really think about it. And we waste a lot of water in waste management and all those things. So we weren't thinking about the impact we would have on the planet. We just thought about convenience and how it would be nice to have, you know, indoor flushing toilets, which is nice. Yeah, it's nice. But when you look at the waste and just the whole industry of so many industries where it's for human convenience, but we're not looking at our direct impact on so many other life systems. Hmm. I don't know. All right, so this is the end of the live. I'm going to go back to working and getting this article out in the next few minutes, and then moving on to other creations that is occurring. So hopefully I'll watch this later. Peace and love, 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 love and above. Aho, Ashe, Amen.